another exercise to help teach commitment is to teach our dogs how to move away from us while we move in another direction. And so I utilize, there's a lot of different exercises that you can do to help build up the exact same skill that you want in your dog across the board on a lot of agility exercises. So it's not just teach this and you've got it, it's teach this, then teach this, then teach this, then teach this, and it all starts to bleed out onto other obstacles. So the jump, the tunnel, the tire jump, the A-frame, all of them. So teaching our dogs to send forward without us is teaching them confidence that they can move into another direction without our help. Now there are downsides to this. The further you teach them to go away, the more willing they are to go away when you don't want them. So in order to teach them a counterbalance of training with go away from me, so divergence training or opposing motion training, is to also teach them come into me, right? Come into my side. So recall the heels for convergence training, for serpentine work, for very close collection jumps. Any time that they're jumping towards you or you want them to move into you first, then you need to also teach convergence. So this is more about going away. So divergence, teaching distance, teaching commitment, teaching opposing motion, all of these things with one game. One game. All right, so what do? I use either a target plate or a dish. Sometimes I'll use a Cato board. Sometimes I'll utilize a Cato board to help mimic some of my teeter training or my dog walk training, whatever it is that requires some movement over an obstacle, but also just to teach extension to collection. So running as fast as you can and collecting in a narrow space, weight shifting back. So this one exercise can literally work on 5 different plus things in agility. So today I'm going to utilize a dish, and I'm going to preload it. So my dog knows how to stay away from food once I put it in, and I call this a not yet. Sometimes I say, hold on, yes, that's yours, but hold on, not yet. And so what it means essentially is that whatever's in here is eventually yours, and you will have access to it, but we have to go do something first before we get there. And so I can put this down without the word leave it. Leave it, in my world, is dead, dangerous, poisonous, disgusting. It's something that I never want my dog to touch. So once I say leave it, that essentially means forever. Hold on means give me 30 seconds and it's yours. So hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, let's go. So my first thing that I'm going to teach him to do is can he go in that direction with me standing here? Go. Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good boy. Super. Excellent. So I'm going to load it back up. I'm going to pull him away. You can put him in a sit. You can also just kind of hold him off with your hand. If they're really insistent, then just work on this behavior. And I have another video for that. If you want it, I'll go ahead and throw it up into that corner. All right, so this is a whole different exercise all by itself. If he put himself into a sit, or maybe I told him to sit. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and put a cookie in his nose to help lure him away. But I'm going to be prepared to block this if he happens to go for it. So cookie in his nose, lure him away. This time I'm going to step away from him. So starting to add in some distance and see if he'll still go straight. Go, go, yeah, very good boy. Super job, super. Notice how he's rotating out. That's partly because he wants to see what I'm doing. He wants to see what I'm doing. So if I wanted him to stay straight, I would bring in my Cato board. I would help navigate his body to stay straight. And that took some training. That did not come on its own. All right, ready to try again? Super, super, excellent. So I'm going to put him in. Let's go. Super, super. And I don't have to go too far back, but I do want to be far enough back. I lead off. I'm going to go this way as soon as I say go. Go, go, go. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah. I also want to make sure that I can go the other direction. So put one down. I want to make sure he saw it. Do you see that? Yes. Super. Now he very well may go and get that jump because he is used to jumping. But he doesn't need to. I'm just asking him to go straight. So let's see if he diverts off. So I'm going to be in his visual. I'm going this way. Go, go, go. Yeah, super. Okay. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to load it up again. I'm going to give him a little bit more time to commit to that before I take off. Go, go, go. Yeah, good boy. Super. Very good. All right, so I'm going to load it up again. Take them off. All right, so now I'm going to start here, and I'm going to see, will he bypass me and stay committed? So I'm going to cue him. Go, go, go. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good. Now, when you're doing this, if your dog is seriously motion sensitive, like they grab your motion immediately, which a lot of dogs do, if that's the case, then slow down on your leaving, right? I'm only running because he's pretty well trained for this. But in the very beginning, how do we start it? We put cookies down. I showed it to him. Ready? Wait, come on. Wait, wait, good, good. Showed it to him. Go, go, go. And I walked away. Very good. Very good. Sit. All right, so I'm going to put him down. And I'm going to walk away. Go, go, go. Good. Good. Actually, I should be cueing get it. Because go is go away from me. So I'm no longer doing a go away from me. I'm doing a posing motion. And when I do a posing motion, I keep the cue going for whatever obstacle I want. So in this case, I'm going to start saying get it. I was saying the wrong word. So I'm going to say get it. I'm going to start with it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Yes, good boy. Very good. Very good. All right, so I want to make sure that I can work both sides. So now I'm going to come over this side. What I find happens, I mean, for me, for sure, and I'm sure this holds true for a ton of handlers, is that we're dominant on one side or the other. So I'm right-handed, but sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Just make sure you work both sides evenly, and if you find yourself or your dog favoring one side or being better on one side, then just overtrain the other side until they balance out, okay? So I'm gonna work on this side this time. So I set some cookies up, bring him over here. Boy, I'm gonna go back to the cookies. Get it, get it, get it. Good boy, super, super. Very beginning of teaching him a posing motion. So I can be walking away from it. He knows there's a cookie in there. Get it, get it, get it. Super, super. When I'm doing this, I'll cue with both hands sometimes. Sometimes I'll cue with my right hand, but sometimes I'll cue with my offhand as well, bringing it across my body. Rare time that I will cue with both hands. At this stage of the game, I think training both hands is totally fine because there will be scenarios when you will use one hand versus the other. And so I think that training both ways of sending them in a posing motion while you walk away, you go that way versus you doing this, I think they're both valuable because eventually you're going to be using both hands on course for different reasons. Okay? Just a reminder that this dish can be a toy, can be food, can be a nice chunk of cheese that they can see, it can be a target play, it can literally, and eventually it will be an obstacle. So it can literally be anything. So you guys are teaching a lot of valuable stuff just by having anything right there that they go to. So I'm going to set it again. This time I'm going to tell him to get it as I move away. Get it, get it, Super. Setting him up. Starting very close. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah, super. Again, if he picked up on my motion before he got to the cookies, I need to do two things. One, look at the value of the reward that I'm giving him. If the movement is more valuable to the dog than the reward, then you need to take the movement down a notch and or bring the value up a notch, right? So in the very beginning, you may have to have something super yummy for them to not follow your motion, okay? So let's try it again. Good. So what would it look like if I took my motion down a notch? I would just go slower. Get it, get it. And if my dog followed me, get it, get it, get it. Showing him right where it's at, not making them guess. So I literally take them right back and I throw a couple more. And as I am throwing, oh no, I'm out of cookies. I got one crumb. As I'm throwing it, I step away. They eat it, yeah, good boy, rewarding them. All right, bud, that was very good. Oh, here's a couple more. There you go. That one. Yes, very good, very good, very good. All right, a little personal play. Yes, good job. Good boy. Yes, he gets a little crazy with personal play, but he's so cute. Good boy. Thumbs up. Yes, good job. Good job. Well done. Well done. Shake me off. Do you see him shake? Shake me off. That's them lowering their stress level and taking their stress that they're feeling from personal play. Being touched while working is really hard and tough for dogs. Taking that, shaking you off is their way of calming themselves down. If they shake themselves off at the start line, let them. Teach them. Tell them to do it. Encourage it. And let them release all that stress that they're feeling before you try and do a 15-piece obstacle course. Can you shake it off? He doesn't have this one on cue very well. Shake it. Shake it off. Can you shake? He says no. I cannot. Can you stretch? Can you stretch? Let's see if you can stretch. Stretches. Stretches. That's not it. That's not it. Stretches. 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 He says no. I can't do it, Mom. I can't do it. All right, bud. We won't do it. He can do it in our hallway at our house, but not here yet. I don't ask him to do it here. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job.